The Amazon River is more than water, it's a world unto itself, a liquid continent shrouded in myth and legend. For centuries, explorers vanished searching for its secrets, speaking of unimaginable creatures and dangers lurking beneath the surface. The river guards its mysteries fiercely. Its waters are so dense with sediment that sunlight barely penetrates, creating a realm of perpetual twilight. We arrived in December 2025, a team of scientists aboard the Abyssal Eye, a vessel built to reveal the unseen. Our mission: investigate a strange anomaly, an unexplained gravitational and magnetic disturbance deep within the riverbed. The jungle pressed in on both sides, alive with unseen life, as if warning us away. The darkness here is absolute, a physical presence that erases all sense of direction. The river's current is unpredictable, capable of swallowing anything in its path. To descend into its depths is to surrender control, relying only on our instruments. The satellite readings were persistent, suggesting something massive and unnatural below. We came to shine a light into the river's darkest corner. We had no idea the darkness would stare back. Before reaching the anomaly, we encountered warnings from the river's people. Local tribes watched us with suspicion, their elders paddling out to urge us to turn back. Through our translator, they spoke of a sacred place where the great mother of the waters slept, a place of immense power not to be disturbed. We listened, documented their stories, but pressed on, convinced we were chasing science, not legend. Dr. Thorne, our geophysicist, dismissed their tales as folklore born from the river's dangers. The river itself seemed to resist us. Sonar images distorted, currents grew erratic, shadows flickered on our screens. The crew's excitement faded, replaced by unease. Every sound from the jungle felt like a warning. We rationalized the technical issues, blaming sediment and topography. But the tribe's name for the area, the place where the river breathes, haunted us. We logged it as poetic, not realizing how literal it was. We sailed straight into the heart of their legend, blind to the truth. The river was about to reveal what it had hidden for ages. At Station 7, the river widened and deepened, a vast, slow-moving basin. Our scans revealed not a trench, but a massive, symmetrical mound, hundreds of meters across, rising from the riverbed. It was too smooth, too regular to be natural. Excitement surged. We had found something. We launched the ROV Orpheus, equipped with lights, cameras, and sensors to investigate. As Orpheus descended, visibility vanished in the thick sediment. The pilot navigated by instruments alone. The mound wasn't rock or sediment. The density and heat readings were all wrong. It radiated warmth, with no geothermal source nearby. Dr. Thorne ran diagnostics repeatedly, but the data held. Then, the magnetometer detected a powerful rhythmic magnetic pulse, like a heartbeat, every 45 seconds. The pattern was too regular, too deliberate. It was the kind of signal you'd expect from a massive machine, or something alive. On the bridge, silence fell. We were no longer looking at a geological anomaly. We were staring at something impossibly, terrifyingly alive. The river's secret was not a myth. It was real, and it was waking. The magnetic pulse changed everything. Curiosity gave way to dread. Every 45 seconds, the lights flickered in time with the pulse, a constant reminder of the presence below. Our equipment began to fail. Orpheus crashed, its systems glitched, and the closer it got to the mound, the worse it became. The Abyssal Eye's own systems faltered, GPS lost, communications filled with static, personal devices drained and froze. It felt as if the pulse was isolating us, cutting us off from the world. Most disturbing was the audio. The ROV's hydrophones picked up a low-frequency hum, a deep, resonant sound at the edge of hearing. When filtered, the hum revealed a complex, structured pattern, less like noise, more like a voice. It was a long, slow moan coming from the mound itself. We were floating above something that was humming in its sleep, The river was no longer just water, it was alive and it was aware. Our presence was no longer unnoticed, we had become the intruders. After days of setbacks, we got Orpheus within meters of the mound. The shielded camera cut through the darkness, revealing not rock, but skin, an undulating expanse, brownish-gray, absorbing the light. The surface rose and fell, breathing. The place where the river breathes was no metaphor. We were staring at the flank of a living creature of unimaginable size. The ROV crawled along its surface, dwarfed by the scale. The magnetic pulse was its heartbeat, the hum its voice, the warmth its body heat. Suddenly, a fissure opened. A circular structure rose to meet the camera. It was an eye, meters wide, dark and iridescent, focusing on us. The eye blinked, and the camera feed dissolved into static. Orpheus was gone. In that moment, the river's legend became reality. We had been seen. The ancient eye had opened, and we were no longer observers. We were trespassers. Losing Orpheus sent panic through the ship. We had made contact. The footage of the eye was burned into our minds. Alien, ancient, intelligent. Theories flew. Was this a relic from before the dinosaurs? A survivor from the dawn of life? Had our technology woken it? Or was it already stirring from environmental change? We floated above a creature possibly the oldest and largest on Earth, its biology a mystery. Was it a gentle giant, or a predator? What would happen if it fully awoke? The Amazon's fragile ecosystem could be shattered by its emergence. The weight of our discovery, and our responsibility, was crushing. The night after Orpheus was lost, the river changed. The creature's pulse quickened, the hum grew into a vibration we could feel through the hull. Currents became chaotic, whirlpools formed and vanished, the ship struggled to hold position. We deployed our last ROV, Eurydice, but it too was battered by the currents and interference. Through static, we saw the riverbed shifting, the creature was moving. The magnetic pulses came faster, power surged, alarms blared, and the ship plunged into darkness that burst on the captain in order to retreat. As we fled, a massive upwelling erupted behind us. The creature had shifted, tossing the abyssal eye violently. The Eurydice's cable snapped. We lost our last eyes below. We were blind, running downriver as the water churned with unseen fury. The river was no longer a place of study. It was a force of nature, awake and angry. All we could do was escape. The legend was alive, and it was stirring. We returned to civilization, but not unchanged. Our data was incomplete, our story dismissed as fantasy or hoax. The world wasn't ready for what slept in the Amazon's depths. The questions haunt us. What was this creature? How had it remained hidden for so long? The Amazon's greatest secret was not gold, but a living god beneath the silt. The eye that looked at us, was it curiosity, annoyance, or something more? It felt deliberate, as if it allowed us to see it, a warning, or an invitation. Perhaps it wanted to be found, or perhaps it is beginning to stir for reasons of its own. We went seeking an anomaly, and found a primordial being. Now we wait and wonder what will happen when it finally decides to wake.